Hello and welcome to Henrico Sports and Event Center for this Friday afternoon matchup between your St. Christopher Saints and the Carmel Wildcats. I'm Edison Palumbi alongside JT Mason. We should have a good game coming up here.
Indeed we will. Thank you guys for taking a little bit of time out of your holidays to come and join our stream.
The game right before this, Collegiate defeated Meadowbrook 52-42. That game was pretty tight all throughout. Hopefully we get a similar game here.
We are recognizing former All-Metro basketball players and have an anniversary of being named to the All-Metro team 10, 15, 20 years ago, and so on. Tonight we are honored to have two former 804 standouts with us. Braxton Varsity was a two-time All-Metro player, second team in 2006 and first team in 2007. He went on to play at Virginia Union after a standout career at Thomas Day. Finally, we honor a player from the most illustrious high school careers in Richmond history, Tyree Evans. He was a three-time first-team All-Metro player from 2002 through 2004 and was named Times-Dispatch Player of the Year his senior year at George White when he scored 884 points in one season. He's one of only two males to be named in his community. Give it up for Tyree Evans and Braxton Varsity. Good evening and welcome to the Henrico Sports and Event Center for the 804 Coaches for Change Tournament Classic. For the evening's matchup between the Carmel Wildcats and the St. Christopher Saints. The Wildcats are making their first appearance in the Classic, while the Saints appear for the second
Hope you guys enjoyed the pregame festivities. Opening tip should be coming very shortly. We will be back.
The 6-foot junior, number 2, Sonny Bridges. And guard the 6'3" senior, number 3, Brandon Jennings. And for the 6'5" junior, number 5, Sue Cosby. And for the 6'6" senior, number 10, Kellen Welch. And that for the 6'5" junior, number 35, Darius Grant. The Saints are coached by Coaches for Change board member Henry Jones.
On the PA today, a voice I'm sure many of you guys are used to. 2023 graduate Austin Levin on the mic. He's moved on to Tulane now, but Austin was the PA guy at Scott Gym for his whole time in the upper school. He did a great job. And we are just about ready for the opening tip. Two key inactives for the Saints today. Gavin Johnson dealing with a knee injury from football season. He's been out all year. And Isaac Lupica, nasty black eye over there on the bench. He's not going to be playing today. So we'll see how the Saints respond to Johnson's absence. It has been something they've had to cope with all season, but Isaac's absence, something not necessarily that they've had all year. So see how they deal with that. We are off here. Tip won by the Saints. And quickly, Sonny Bridges gets open and lays it in. Nice pass from Welch. And Bridges gets us going early. Dakota Sellers sends over to Chesko Vecchi, and that's going to be a travel. So not a great start for the Wildcats, as in 18 seconds they've given up a free basket and turned it over.
One thing the Saints want to look for here starting early is quick movement. Coach Jones mentioned that earlier before the game. He emphasized how the Wildcats had a great high-pressure zone defense last time they met up. So they'll be looking to quickly move the ball around this time.
Brandon Jennings takes a three from well outside. That's off. Rebound to the Wildcats. Jennings, leader of this team, VCU commit. He's been so good all year on both sides of the ball. And Saints, this game, like every game, are going to need a big impact from him if they want to win. Here's Davion Boatwright. He misses the layup, gets his own rebound, goes back up, and they're going to call a foul. So he'll go to the line for two.
Foul number 5 for the Saints.
They're going to get Cosby.
Team first. At the line to shoot 2 for the Wildcats. Number 20, Davion Boatwright.
First free throw from Boatwright is good.
Number 20, Davion Boatwright.
Second shot from Boatwright, also good. Here's that high press we're seeing from the Wildcats. And Jennings gets on the floor, comes up with it, gives it to Stuart Cosby. He'll miss the layup, but Bridges comes down with the rebound. He sends it out for Darius Gray, and the Saints are going to look to reset. Bridges, nice move, but can't finish it off. Rebound by the Wildcats. Nice turnaround jumper there from Elia Morandati, but hit it front of the rim. Kellen Welch, he'll drive, tries to kick it out for Jennings, but it was intercepted, and they're going to throw it down. Dakota Sellers in transition.
Yeah, the Wildcats here on a 3-game losing streak for their last 3, so they'll be looking for a turnaround here today. Even if it is a tournament, they just want to get some of that momentum on for the remainder of the season.
As that's a bad pass from Jennings. Tried to get it to Kellen Welch, but it went just over his head with Dakota Sellers again. Joaquin Harley, he'll go to work on Welch. Back out for Vecchi, his 3, an air ball. And some contact underneath. Looks like it'll be a loose ball foul going against Brandon Jennings, his first.
That's his first, team second.
There's Darius Gray with the steal. Nice active hands from him as the Saints are going to look to push. As Bridges leaves it off for Cosby, but a foul is called. And they will give 2 free throws to the junior guard.
Foul on number 12, Dakota Sellers. That's his first, team first.
So give the foul to Sellers, his first.
One interesting thing here today is I don't think I've seen a shot clock for any of the other games, so not much time to worry about.
Oh, they will say this was on the floor, so the Saints will inbound. In for Welch. He loses it. Another turnover by the Saints. Morandati's going to look to push. Gets around Cosby, and he lays it in.
Basket is good by number 11, Elia Morandati.
Brandon Jennings, nice little jumper, no good. The rebound taken in by the Wildcats. Morandati way outside, short. And Jennings up the floor, Euro step, no good. Rebound by Richard Agbo. Sellers in the corner, he got it. Dakota Sellers for 3, and the Saints are going to take a timeout after a 9-0 run by the Wildcats. Saints got off to a good start in the first 5 seconds, but since then it's been all downhill for them. 9-0 run by the Wildcats, and we'll be back. So welcome back after the Saints take a timeout after a 9-0 run by the Wildcats. It's with Sonny Bridges here. Like JT mentioned, no shot clock in these games. As Darius Gray goes to work in the post, leaves it off for Bridges, but foul will be called before that. Or no, it'll be a shooting foul. Excuse me, no, the Saints will be inbounding. So second foul on the Wildcats. Kellen Welch inbounds. He can't find anyone open. Sends it out to Bridges. Gives it to Jennings, back in for Gray. He kicks it for Cosby. Wide open 3. He got it. Stuart Cosby, his first 3 of the night, and the Saints cut the lead down to 4. They needed that after cold stretch. Harley looks to answer. No good, but more body with the rebound. Back to Joaquin Harley. And Bridges with the steal, and really nice effort there, but Wildcats do come up with it. And like we mentioned, no shot clock, so just essentially a new possession for them. Davion Boatwright in for Sellers. He shoots over Cosby, rims out. Agbo with the rebound. Looks like he shot at the bottom of the rim. But he gets his own rebound, goes up and scores. Kellen Welch drives, gives to Jennings. Cosby with another 3, no good. Rebound by Harley. With Sellers, he's tripped up by Welch. It'll be a foul on the senior forward.
Foul on number 10, Kellen Welch. That's his first, team third. Substitution for both teams.
Nate Roberts and E.B. Brandon check in for the Saints.
E.B. Brandon. And number 32, Nate Roberts.
For the Wildcats, it's Kyle Jackson checking in as Morabito shoots over Jennings, but another rebound by Agbo. Follow up no good, and Cosby with the rebound. Jennings, mid-range jumper blocked. Brandon Jennings has it. He goes to work, floater, off the glass and good. Sellers, layup no good. Rebound by Roberts. He needs to get rid of it, so he just does get it to Cosby. Roberts has it, sends it out for E.B. Brandon, his 3 off the back of the rim. Sellers, corner 3, no good. Saints looking to push. Stu Cosby goes up, gets the contact, can't finish it off, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Foul on number 5, Kyle Jackson. That's his first, team third. At the line, shoot 2 for the Saints, number 5, Stu Cosby.
First free throw, no good from Cosby.
For the Wildcats, ticket in, number 22, Micah Lewis, and number 3, Jordan Watson. Jogwood Watson.
Second free throw from Cosby, also rims out, so Junior goes 0 for 2 at the line. E.B. Brandon gets a piece of that, knocks it out, staying with the Wildcats, however. Is Jack Dem going to see his first action of the night as he comes in for Cosby.
Number 11, Jack Dem.
As that's going to be an offensive foul on Jordan Watson, I believe, during the inbound. Looks like he pushed off of E.B. Brandon. Another, excuse me, they will call it on Richard Agbo, which that's his second early in the game. That's going to be big for the Saints.
Yeah, he comes out right after that second foul there.
It's been a force on the offensive glass. They definitely don't want to lose him. E.B. Brandon, deep 3, no good. Battle for the rebound between 2 teammates. Lewis, jumpers, good over Jack Dem. And they're going to call that a 3. E.B. Brandon swings to Dem, kicks it out for Jennings. He puts up a 3, no good. Rebound by Morandati is, what a block from Jennings. Got in from behind and rejected the shot.
Substitution for the Saints, checking the game, number 35, Darius Gray. That'll be staying with the Wildcats.
Kyle Jackson gets it back out for Jordan Watson. Morandati. Behind the back pass, but that's going to be intercepted by Dem. One man to beat. Floater is good off the glass. Probably not something Carmel coach is happy to see his players going for behind the back pass in that scenario. There's Davion Boatwright. Morandati. 38 to play in the first quarter, excuse me. As Boatwright goes up, layup no good, rebound by Gray. He gives it up for Jennings, 3-on-2 for the Saints. Leaves it off for Bridges, his shot's blocked. Fight for the rebound. No dead ball called. That pass looked like it was tipped. Gray tries to throw it off of Watson, but in doing that, it ricochets back off Gray, and it'll be staying with the Wildcats.
And for the Wildcats, number 1, Joaquin Harley. As well for the Saints, number 22, Connor Campbell. It's going to be Wildcat basketball.
So Connor Campbell and Brady Burnett check in for the Saints. Just over 15 to play, as that's a backcourt violation there.
Back violation on the Wildcats.
So the Saints.
Even just in this first quarter, you can see how quickly the Wildcats defense condenses. So like Coach said earlier, movement is key. The quicker they can move the ball, it seems they've been scoring a lot more that way.
Jennings gets it in. Brady Burnett puts up a three. No good. Rebound by the Wildcats. I don't know if you noticed this. That was a pretty short break for Brandon Jennings, as he was off the court for about 2 seconds of game time.
Yeah, I think if even 2 seconds.
Yeah. He came off right before that backcourt violation, and then right after it came back on. But that will do it for your first quarter. Low scoring affair so far. 14-9 Carmel is your score. We'll be back. Welcome back to the second quarter. 14-9 lead for Carmel. There's Stuart Cosby applying some pressure high up there. Jordan Watson out for Joaquin Harley. Davion Boatwright. Looks like his pass might have been tipped, but that jumper just rims out, and the rebound, fight for it. That's going to be a jump ball. And possession arrow is with St. Christopher's. Sonny Bridges just gets the pass off to Cosby, who spins, tries to go down the lane, but the ball was knocked away. Harley brings it up, and Jennings gonna get a grab of the ball, but another jump ball. This time the possession arrow does go to the Wildcats.
Substitution for the Wildcats. Taking the game, number 12, Dakota Sellers.
Dakota Sellers checks back in for Carmel. There's really nice action there as Davion Boatwright gets wide open below the basket.
Assisted by number 1, Joaquin Harley.
Kellen Welch, his mid-range, nothing but net. Jordan Watson has it, swings it over to Davion Boatwright, playing a two-man game with Watson. He'll try to drive on Jennings, not something many people find success with. So they give it back to Boatwright, one-on-one with Welch in the paint. Really nice defense, but it doesn't matter. Better offense from Boatwright. Saints down 7 here. Just over 2 minutes gone by in the second quarter. Offense has really struggled as Jennings draws a foul.
Foul on number 1, Joaquin Harley. That's his first, team first.
Yeah, as soon as anyone gets near the center inside the paint there, it's almost like the whole Wildcats team just condenses on them.
As poor inbound defense leads to a wide open three for Bridges, but he can't hit it. Rebound by Lewis. He tries to go coast to coast, throws it off the glass. He was looking for a foul there as Jennings, he goes up and he'll draw a foul. So 2 free throws coming for the VCU commit. That was the first foul on Boatwright. I'm sure the Saints would be interested in racking up some fouls on him as he's been. First free throw was no good. Saints struggling from the line so far. Second is good, however. So that's a really nice pass in between 2 defenders. But the layup was no good. And Bridges was knocked trying to run in transition, so that'll be a foul.
Foul on number 11 for the Wildcats. Morandoti, that's his first.
It's Morandoti with the foul. Jennings in the middle of that zone. He goes up, rims out. Saints have gotten some tough rolls so far. It's Morandoti. Step back 3 over Bridges. No good, but another offensive rebound by the Wildcats. Lewis turns it over, however. 2-on-1. Cosby misses the layup, but Jennings with the offensive rebound. He'll go up. A lot of contact and a late whistle. So he'll go to the line for 2 more. First free throw is good.
Free throw is good. For number 3, Brandon Jennings. Substitution for the Saints. Checking the game, number 11, Jack Dem. In for the Wildcats, number 3, Jonathan Watson, and number 5, Kyle Jackson.
Second is also good. So this time Jennings goes 2 for 2 from the line. And E.B. Brandon will check in for Darius Gray.
Checking the game, number 13, E.B. Brandon.
14-18 here. Just under 5 minutes of play in the second quarter. Boatwright goes to work. Nice spin move, and they're going to call a foul on Jennings. Excuse me, that's going to be on Welch. His second. So Davion Boatwright will go to the line here.
Team first. Number watcher 2 for the Wildcats, number 20, Davion Boatwright.
His first, no good, off the back of the rim.
Substitution for the Saints. Checking the game, number 32, Nate Roberts.
Second free throw from Boatwright, also no good, so he misses a pair. Wildcats have backed off a little bit with that press. Bridges gives it over to Roberts. Gives it to Brandon. There's a nice pass from Jennings in for Dem. He lays it in. As Boatwright just barely stays in bounds. As a really impressive finish there from Jordan Watson. So Saints down 20-16 here. Jennings will go to work. He'll drive over 2 defenders. Jumper, no good. Rebound by Morandati. Jumper from Boatwright, no good. Rebound by E.B. Brandon, the sophomore. Bridges, ill-advised pass. He turns it over. 3-on-3. What a block from Jennings again. And a really impressive save from E.B. Brandon as now Jennings fouled trying to split 2 defenders. Impressive display of athleticism from the senior guard. So they're in the bonus, so when we come back, Jennings will go to the line for 2. Welcome back. Is Jennings at the line for 2. His first is good.
Number 3, Brandon Jennings.
Second is going to roll in. So once again, Jennings goes 2 for 2 at the line. Lead down to 2. As blocked by Cosby from behind. Really nice move from Dakota Sellers, but the junior forward, some really nice defense. As really nice work there from Cosby. Jennings goes up, he lays it in, and for the first time since 2-2, this game is tied. Really nice action in for Boatwright. That three in the corner, no good. Rebound, blocked again by Jennings. Offensive rebound and an open three for Watson, no good. Jennings pulls it down. Really nice pass up ahead for Dem. He'll go up and he'll lay it in. And the Saints have the lead back. Dakota Sellers' pass tipped by Cosby, but it goes right to Boatwright. Jordan Watson out for Joaquin Harley. He drives on Jennings. Tried to kick it out for Kyle Jackson, but his pass was off target. Nice work from Jennings to split the double team by getting it to E.B. Brandon. It's back to Jennings now. Under 2 minutes to play in the first half. Darius Gray, he'll go to work. Layup is good.
Basket is good. Number 39, Darius Gray.
24-20 St. Christopher's. Watson drives, no good. Rebound by E.B. Brandon. Nice work to beat the press as he gives it to Gray.
It almost seems like the defense is getting tired already.
Jennings drives, kicks it out. Dem with the pump fake. Resets it with Brandon Jennings. Under a minute 20 to play. Cosby, nice pass in for Gray. He lays it in. Big run from the Saints. 12-0 as the Wildcats need a timeout. We will be back in 30 seconds. Welcome back. We have a minute 10 to play before the end of the first half. Carmel was dominating for about the first 12 minutes, but the Saints on a 12-0 run right now. Lead by 6, under a minute to play. Davion Boatwright. Joaquin Harley, he shoots into E.B. Brandon's face. Off the backboard, no good. Gray pulls down the rebound. 43 to play. Jennings drives, kicks it out in the corner. Dem puts up a three. No good. Rebound by Harley. Just over 35 seconds to play and no shot clock, so theoretically the Wildcats could hold for the last shot of the half. We'll see what they choose to do here. It's with Morandati. Davion Boatwright, 20 to play. Nice pass cross court, but Kyle Jackson couldn't catch it. So 18.3 to play. St. Christopher's likely will hold for that final shot. Dem gets it in for Jennings. 16 seconds to play. Now under 10. Jennings has it, seeing 2 men. Cosby in for Darius Gray. He'll go up, block, gets his own rebound off the back of the rim, and that will do it for your first half. 26-20 St. Christopher's at the break. We'll be back for the second half. Hello and welcome back. Second half just about to get going here at Glen Allen Community Event Center, excuse me. St. Christopher's ended the half on a 12-0 run. They were down 14-20 at one point, 26-20 now. As Brandon Jennings goes to work. Step back jumper is good.
Basket is good for number 3, Brandon Jennings.
Carmel needs points quickly. Cannot risk this lead getting stretched out even further for St. Christopher's early in the second half. Fadeaway jumper is good from Dakota Sellers.
Good for number 12, Dakota Sellers.
St. Christopher's only 1-3 in the first half. It's their second basket of the game. Stuart Cosby was the one who made it. As Jennings goes to work in the post, he kicks it out for Welch. Right on cue, but that three, no good. Rebound by Davion Boatwright. Morandati looks to push. Fade away, off the glass, no good. Batted out by Welch. And they're gonna call it over the line. Very questionable there. I think this one's coming back. And that's exactly what will happen.
Carmel basketball.
I don't think the ref saw that Welch was in fact the one who knocked that out. So it stays with the Wildcats. It's Joaquin Harley. Morandati, really nice pass, but I'm not sure if Jennings got a piece of that or if that was just a miss. And a lot of contact there between Francesco Vecchi and Brandon Jennings. They're going to say that Jennings tripped over himself, and it'll be going to the Wildcats. Really nice work from Cosby as he's going to force Sellers out of bounds. Another turnover by the Wildcats, and the script of this game is completely flipped since halftime. Early in the second quarter, the Saints were the ones turning the ball over too much. As Bridges goes to work, really nice pass for Gray. He lays it in.
35, Darius Gray. Assistant number 2, Sonny Bridges.
8-point lead for St. Christopher's. Vecchi puts up a three. That's no good. Rebound, Welch.
Saints might just need that first half in order to kind of shake off, the holidays, get back into the basketball mindset.
Only one game in the last 20 days as Cosby fakes a three. Leaves it off for Gray again. He goes to work. No good. Tries to save it and does. As Bridges rips it down. Leaves it off for Jennings. He goes up through some contact. He'll go to the line for two.
Foul number 20, Davion.
Second foul on Davion Boatwright.
That's his second, team first. At one, shoot two for the Saints, number 3, Brandon Jennings.
First free throw is good from Jennings.
First free throw is good. Number 3, Brandon Jennings. Substitutions for Carmel, checking in number 21, Lincoln Huntley, and number 23, Richard Agbo.
Second free throw from Jennings is good, and for the first time tonight, any team's opened up a 10-point lead. Dakota Sellers goes to work. He gets a bump. Can't finish, but he'll go to the line.
Foul number 35, Darius Gray, that's his first, team second. At the line to shoot two for the Wildcats, number 12, Dakota Sellers.
First free throw from Sellers, no good. And when the game's been going like it has been for the Wildcats, cannot be missing free throws.
Number 11, Alaya Morandoni.
Second shot from Sellers. This one is good. Lead down to 9. And Carmel going back to that press. That was very successful for them in the first half. But Jennings and Bridges do a very good job of breaking it. Jennings puts up a 3. He got it. Sonny Bridges hits the 3. Lead up to 12 for St. Christopher's. Agbo goes to work on Gray. No good off the front of the rim. It gets his own rebound. Lincoln Hundley in the game for the first time, as that's going to be a foul on Jennings as he reached in, going for the steal.
Foul on number 3 for the Saints, Brandon Jennings. That's his second, team third.
3 early fouls on the Saints this half. Hundley getting his first run of the night. Sellers in the corner for Agbo. Right back to Dakota Sellers. Resets with Joaquin Harley at the top of the key. Hundley in the corner for Morandati. Right back to Hundley. Really nice defensive possession of the Saints. Contested jumper from Hundley, though, is good.
Number 21, Lincoln Hundley.
10-point lead for the Saints halfway through the third quarter. Sonny Bridges takes it off for Jennings. He drives. Floater, no good. Gets his own rebound. Goes right back up through some contact. No good. Gets another rebound. Goes up, and this time he's fouled.
Foul on number 23, Richard Agbo. That's his third. Team
Third on Agbo already.
2 for the Saints. Number 3, Brandon Jennings.
He came out in the first half because of some foul trouble, and he's right back in it already. 3 fouls with 12 minutes to play in the game, as the first free throw from Jennings is good.
First free throw is good for number 3, Brandon Jennings. Substitution for the Wildcats. Checking the game, number 20, Davion Boatwright.
Second free throw from Jennings. It's also good. 37-25.
Substitutions for the Saints.
As Cosby and Welch come off, Dem and E.B. Brandon come on.
That last free throw, Brandon is now up to 15 points in this game. He's the season's leading scorer. That's not surprising, but keeping with the trend very nicely today.
Carmel needs to go on a run quickly here, as the drive from Joaquin Harley puts up a floater. Really nice move from him.
Joaquin Harley.
4-guard lineup out there for the Saints. As Bridges has it. Gives it over to Dem. And that's going to be knocked away. Staying with St. Christopher's.
With the Saints.
E.B. Brandon over to Jack Dem now. Brandon in the corner. Saints passing it around until they can find that open man outside. This time it's Jennings with a little floater from just outside the paint, and he's got it. 17 now for Jennings. Really nice defense. And very late whistle This Elia Morandati with the and one now. So he'll go to the line. Chance to get the lead back in single digits.
That's his third, team fourth. At the line is shoot one for Carmel, number 11, Elia
Morandoti misses the free throw. Rebound taken by Darius Gray. Jennings drives, kicks it out for Bridges, goes up and finishes.
Number 2, Sonny Bridges.
Some more nice footwork from Bridges as he strips. Oh no, they'll be called for a foul there.
Foul on number 2, Sonny Bridges. That's his first, team fourth. Substitution for the Saints. Taking the game, number 10, Kellen Welch, and number 5, Stu Cosby.
Sellers in the corner. He drives on Cosby. Sees two men right in front of him, but goes up, gets a foul call. So he'll go to the line.
Foul on number 5, Stu Cosby. That's his second, team fifth. At the line, shoot 2 for the Wildcats, number 12, Dakota Sellers.
Sellers' first 3 free throws, no good there.
Wildcats struggling from the line, which they really can't be doing here. 12-point deficit late in the third quarter. Second one, however, is good. So 30-41.
For number 12, Dakota Sellers. Substitution for the Wildcats, checking the game, number 5, Kyle Jackson.
11-point lead for St. Christopher's with just over 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Sonny Bridges gives it to Stuart Cosby. Bridges out for E.B. Brandon. Had an open look from 3, but decided to give it off to to Bridges. He drives, and looks like that is going to be a blocking foul, but they'll say it's on the floor. Or no, they'll call that on Joaquin Harley, but they said it came before Bridges went up to shoot, so Saints will inbound. Tried to get it to Jack Dem in the corner, but a really impressive vertical from Dakota Sellers, but Dem knocks it away. See, they'll say it's off of St. Christopher's.
Out of bounds, that's going to be staying with Carmel. Substitution for the Saints. Taking the game, number 32, Nate Roberts.
So back out for Joaquin Harley. Minute 35 to play. Sellers for 3, no good. Offensive rebound was taken in for a second, but then lost. Cosby dribbles it off his foot, but then Morandati kicks it up to Hundley, so that'll be kicked ball violation.
It's going to be Saints ball.
Bridges in for Nate Roberts. He'll go up. His shot was blocked. Joaquin Harley splits 3 men. Goes up and blocked by Roberts. Really impressive defensive display there. Oh, they'll give a foul.
Team 6.
So, very quiet whistle, but was in fact a whistle. So Joaquin Harley will go to the line.
Joaquin Harley.
First free throw, good. Lead down to 10 as Roberts comes off. Darius Gray comes in.
As well as number 3, Brandon Jennings.
Second free throw, gets the roll. Lead back inside single digits now.
Substitution for Carmel, checking the game, number 23, Richard Agbo.
Agbo comes back on. Darius Gray in for Jennings, knocked away, and staying with the Saints. Gray in the post. He goes up, no good. But rebound by Cosby. He kicks it out for Jennings. He drives, falling away, no good. Rebound by Morandati. He'll take it himself. Floater, no good. Rebound by Hundley. He'll go up and score. Lead down to 7. This is a huge defensive possession for Carmel. Want to keep this lead at 7 going into the 4th. Bridges has it. 8 seconds to go. Leaves it for Jennings. Darius Gray. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound by Morandati. He throws it up, but after the horn, and we will go to the 4th quarter. Saints lead 41-34. Welcome back to the 4th quarter. St. Christopher's with a 7-point lead, but Carmel not going away. It's with Joaquin Harley at the top of the key. Harley puts up a deep 3. He got it. Joaquin Harley cuts the lead down to 4. Big possession here for the Saints. Carmel has the momentum right now on an 8-0 run. Saints need an answer. It's with Darius Gray. It's Cosby inside for Jennings. He lays it up, no good. Rebound by Agbo. Joaquin Harley. Morandati now.
In the second half, the Wildcats have been very strong inside the paint.
Morandati puts up a 3. It's no good. Rebound by Cosby. Up for Gray in transition. He goes up, stripped by Morandati, but they'll call a foul. So Gray will go to the line. Area last year he struggled with, and this year he's definitely worked on improving, and you can see the results.
Still incredibly impressive that Darius has 2 more years here. He's only a sophomore. So many offers for football already.
Yeah, he's going to be playing football at essentially whatever school he wants. Gotten offers from almost any big school you could think of. As we see what I was talking about with the free throws there, as Gray hits both. Lead back up to 6 now with Joaquin Harley in for Agbo. Great defense from Gray. There's a brick wall down there. Back for Harley. Kicks it back out. Dakota Sellers, spin move, foul. Looks like good defense from Cosby, but a whistle at the last second. And Dakota Sellers will be going to the line.
Number 5, Stu Cosby, that's his 3rd, team first. At the line is 2 for Carmel, number 12, Dakota Sellers.
First free throw from Sellers is good.
First free throw is good for number 12, Dakota Sellers.
Lead down to 5 for St. Christopher's. As the second just rolls off the rim, but a foul will be called. It's going to be against Carmel, so it'll be staying with St. Christopher's.
Substitution for the Saints, checking out game, number 10, Caleb Welch.
Welch comes in for the Saints. Lead is 5. It's with Cosby. Kellen Welch, back to Sonny Bridges. Right back to Welch. Kicks it to Cosby in the corner. In for Jennings. Swings it to Gray. He goes up and lays it in.
Number 35, Darius Gray. Assistant by number 2, Sonny Bridges.
Dakota Sellers goes up over 2. No good. Rebound by Gray. It's with Brandon Jennings now. Kellen Welch over to Bridges. Back to Welch. Cosby puts up a 3. No good. Rebound by Gray. He goes up and lays it in. Lead back up to 9 for St. Christopher's. Hundley puts up a 3. No. Almost got his own rebound, but it's with Cosby now. He kicks it out. Jennings in the corner. No good. Would have been a huge shot for the Saints, not only moving the lead to 12, but would have completely swung the momentum in their favor. Morandati over to Hundley. Lead is 9, just under 5 minutes to play. 3 from Harley is good. Huge shot from Joaquin Harley. As a timeout is taken. JT, what are your thoughts on what the Saints need to do in these last 4 minutes and 45 seconds?
I think the Saints right now need to contain, keep moving the ball a lot. That's where they've scored most of their points, I believe, so far. I think just over half of them have come from quick movement, getting the ball down the court, while the Carmel defense has kind of high-pressed and really congested the areas where they are. So if they keep lots of movement, it's key to keep going and win this game.
So we will be back right after this timeout. Oh, excuse me, the timeout ends now, so we're not going anywhere. Lead is down to 6 for St. Christopher's. They're going to have the ball with 4:45 to play.
Still a lot of time, so almost anything could happen. I know Carmel definitely doesn't want a 4th loss in a row. That's a huge, huge momentum.
Saints did lose their last game in the St. John's Classic. they fell to the tournament's namesake. So Darius Gray now. He gives it to Brandon Jennings. Jennings goes to work. Step back jumper. No good. Rebound by Hundley. Gives it up for Dakota Sellers. Just stays in bounds. Back for Joaquin Harley. Morandati is, that's going to be an offensive foul.
Foul on number 11, Elia Morandoni. That's his fourth.
So 4 fouls now on Morandati. He needs to be careful. 1 more and he's out.
Yeah, Carmel now with 2 people close to foul trouble. Agbo and Morandati there, 4 fouls apiece.
Timeout taken by Coach Jones. We'll be right back. Welcome back. St. Christopher's holding on to a 6-point lead, just under 4 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. They have the ball here coming out of the timeout. And see what Coach Jones has drawn up as the Saints look to put the Wildcats away. Bridges gives it back to Brandon Jennings. Sonny Bridges over for Gray. Back to Jennings.
I am beginning to wonder if they could just hold on to the ball here for the remaining time.
Theoretically, they could as Jennings goes, can't lay it in, airballed. I mean, theoretically, nothing stopping the Saints from holding on to the ball for the rest of the game, but not sure how, as that's going to be an offensive foul on Joaquin Harley. Back-to-back offensive fouls by the Wildcats, and that's huge in hurting their comeback efforts. Cannot be giving away possessions in a game like this, especially with no shot clock. Saints definitely not going to be in any hurry down there. So that's going to limit the amount of possessions the Wildcats could have.
I think Harley, he was the one that fell down, rolled halfway across the floor on that last one.
It was. In for Gray now. He'll go up. Can't finish, but gets his own rebound. Goes up again. And it seems like there's a lid on the rim for the Saints. So many good looks. Just can't get him to go down. Wide open 3 for Hundley. That's a big miss. As Jennings brings it up the court now. Out for Bridges. Cosby in the corner. His 3-pointer. No good.
That would have been a big one right there.
Would have brought the lead to 9 and given the Saints all the momentum. With Kyle Jackson now, fadeaway jumper, no good. Gray pulls down the board. Kellen Welch, 2:22 to play. It's with Darius Gray. Back to Brandon Jennings. Fakes a 3, drives in, foul, and the foul. Brandon Jennings with the and 1, and the Saints lead up to 8. Biggest basket of the night. Free throw from Jennings, no good, but Cosby comes down with the rebound. He saves it. That's a dangerous pass, stolen, and that's going to be a foul. So Joaquin Harley will go to the line for 2.
Foul on number 10, Kellen Welch for the Saints. That's his 3rd, team 2nd. At the line, shoot 2 for the Wildcats, number 1, Joaquin Harley.
On both sides of the ball here in the second half, he's been a very important part of getting the Wildcats back into this game.
First free throw is good. They're going to need both of these. And this is a big one, as making this would bring it down to a 2-possession game. So big free throw coming up for Harley, and it is no good. Rebound pulled down by Jennings. As up for Bridges, he lays it in. Timeout taken by Carmel, lead up to 9. Huge, huge string of possessions for the Saints there. As
where they matter too. Those were 2 very important possessions there.
Yeah.
Brandon getting the free throws, and then that basket. Incredibly important, especially at the end of this game.
We will be back after the timeout. Saints lead 51-42, minute 54 to play. Welcome back. Minute 54 to play. It's not over yet, but things looking dire for the Wildcats. They need points. Down 3 possessions here. And that is, ooh, they're going to say that's off Jack Dem. He doesn't seem to agree with the call at all.
That's going to stay Wildcat basketball.
Joaquin Harley has it. Minute 45 to play. Tries to get fancy with his dribbling and turns it over. And the jump ball, possession arrow to St. Christopher's. Not how you want to start coming out of the timeout by turning it over, and a basket for the Saints here could kill their comeback hopes. But another timeout taken by Coach Jones. We will be right back. Welcome back. Saints almost there. Lead is 9, minute 39 to play. Just need to be careful with the ball here as Darius Gray inbounds to Bridges. Carmel might have to start fouling soon, as once again, no shot clock. As Bridges taking his time, kicks it out. Jack Dem in the corner. Back for Cosby. It's with Sonny Bridges. Darius Gray. Jennings wants the ball in the post. Bridges, pull-up jumper, no. Rebound by Agbo. It's not over for the Wildcats, but they need points quick. Knocked away by Jennings. He comes up with the steal. 2-on-2. Fast break, gives it to Cosby. He goes up and he lays it in. Timeout now by the Wildcats. Brandon Jennings comes up with the steal, and Stuart Cosby comes up with the layup that might have just killed Carmel's hopes of coming back.
11 points, 49 seconds. It's tough, especially when the Saints also get possession time in there. Carmel's going to have to foul if they want a chance to get back.
Yeah, all the Saints need to do, be careful with the ball, make their free throws, and this one should be just about over.
While the game winds down here, I think Coach Lewis deserves a big shout out for getting this whole tournament together. He's not only a big part of coaching the basketball team, but he also helps us over at kind of what we're doing now. Big part.
Yeah. So 49 seconds to play. St. Christopher's up by 11. Carmel needs points quick. 3, air ball. Offensive rebound, though, by the Wildcats. That shot no good. And timeout taken now by Coach Jones with 36 to play. As
Substitutions for the Saints. Checking in, number 22.
substitutions coming in. Connor Campbell, Brady Burnett, and Zach Davila come in, as well as Wally Jones coming in for Jennings. And looks like St. Christopher's just going to wrap this one up here. Carmel might have thrown up the white flag. We're just over 30 seconds to play. Connor Campbell out for Wally Jones. Kicks it to Brady Burnett. 15 to play. Out for E.B. Brandon. Doesn't look like he's too interested in shooting. Likely to just dribble out the clock. And under 5 seconds to play. And that will be your final. 53-42 St. Christopher's. They come out with a very gritty win. Really nice defensive showing from them as they move to 7-2 on the year.
Yeah, the Wildcats are now 4 straight losses. They're going to want to turn that around as soon as possible for themselves. But Joaquin Harley, leading scorer with 11 points for the Wildcats, and Brandon Jennings, the Saints' leading scorer with just under 20, 19 points. Big shout out to the Henrico Sports and Event Center. It's not even open yet. They technically finished everything about 2 months ago. And besides what you see here, there's a wall on the left side of here. There's about 8 more courts. Can change between volleyball, futsal, basketball, you name it. So it's a beautiful facility, great hosts. Big thank you to everyone.
Yep.
Thank you for coming out. Happy New Year. I won't see you guys tomorrow, but
I will.
yes.
So thank you all of you for tuning in. Saints win 53-42. Awesome.